Hello world, welcome back to some more Battlefield. It is me, Hambone, here with another episode of Know Your Weapon. This is the series where I teach you a little bit about the guns in the game and in real life. Last time we talked about the MP18 from the Assault class, and today we will be discussing the M1907 from the Medic class. The 1907 is again made by Winchester and was a blowback-operated semi-automatic rifle produced by the Winchester Repeating Arms Company, beginning in 1906 with production ending in 1958. It was fed from a 5 or 10 round capacity detachable box magazine located immediately forward of the trigger guard. The only cartridge offered by Winchester as a factory chambering in the model 1907 was the 351 SL centerfire. The energy of this cartridge approximates to the modern 357 Magnum when fired from a rifle, and if you don't know, that's quite a big hole. It's important to note that nearly everyone on the Allied side was using Winchester products: France, Great Britain, Russia, and the United States. One thing that we can say for sure is that the Winchesters, those are some rich son-of-a-bitches right there. I also want to point out right quick that the SL comes from the ammunition and it stands for self-loading, and this is one of the first weapons to do that with the box magazine. Now, let's talk a little bit about the 1907 in Battlefield 1. Again, we see two variations of this weapon, the first being the TR, which stands for trench, and the second being the AU, which stands for automatic. These two weapons are pretty similar with the exception of three things. One, the AU can fire in full auto mode, while the TR only has single fire semi-auto. Number two, the AU has a greater control than the TR, which really does baffle me because it's an automatic. Usually when you look at guns like semi-auto versus auto, your semi-autos are going to have more control than the automatic version, but hey, it's what the game says, so we'll go with it. Number three, the AU has worse hip fire accuracy than the TR, which actually does make sense because the TR is a gun that is meant for the trenches, so I'm on board with that. Neither of these variations came with a scope in the alpha, which made it tough to use on large maps like the one we're playing on. When the full game launches, I think it can be a really fun weapon, but for me the damage output is a little bit low, and it makes me want to look for something similar, like a different rifle that packs a heavier punch. I also want to throw in there right quick that the full auto mode is bugged in the alpha, and half the time I could only get the thing to fire in single fire mode, but when it was in auto, it was a pretty fun weapon to use, but I'll probably still pass this one up. Lastly, I do want to mention that this weapon, just like the others, was also 40 war bonds to unlock and could be unlocked at any time. That's going to do it for this episode of Know Your Weapon. I hope you enjoyed this video detailing the M1907. And if you did, smack a like on this video so we know you loved it. Don't forget to subscribe for more Battlefield 1 content and follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with Battlefield news and to know exactly when I'm streaming live on Twitch. If you really crave more content, you can always visit aimassistgaming.com to find all of our links to the different podcasts that we do. Thanks for watching. I'm Hambone, and I'll see you when I see you.